If you're a small business owner, you have to use this app, period. What's up, Money Geeks? Mr. V here. Welcome to another video. So in today's video, we're going to be reviewing the Wave app for small businesses. This is a tool that you can use to manage a small business, create invoices, payroll, get online payments, pretty much every little thing that you need to run your small business, you can use this app for. And best of all, it's free. So in today's video, we're going to review all the different things within Wave app that you can actually use to make your business look like a Fortune 500 company business on paper. And basically, if you run a side hustle, you want to look more professional, you should be using this app. So we're going to dive into the app, check out some of the features and see how you can actually use it. And then I'll give you guys my take as to what this app has been doing to me as a small business owner over the year. So let's jump right in. So here we go, guys. So once you go to my.waveapp.com, you can create an account. So you can either sign in with your Google account if you have one, your Yahoo account if you have one, or you could just create your account. In my case, I just went ahead and created an account, so I didn't want to have to use either my Google or my Yahoo to sign in. So create yourself an account, and basically it's free. So it'll just ask you a few questions about your business and yourself, and you fill out the creation form, and that's it. So let's dive right in here. So once you log into the account, usually goes faster than this, guys. Trust me. All right. So I'm gonna do something here real quick. I'm gonna switch to I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna switch to one of my other businesses. So as you saw on that drop down list, and again, I'm gonna show you guys. There's 3 businesses that I've set up in here. So you can set up as many businesses as you have. So if you do, let's say if you're a YouTuber, you have your YouTube business and income from YouTube, you can create a separate business for that. If you're a coach, you can create a separate business for your coaching so they can get invoices. You can get customized invoices created for those different businesses. So that's why you see here. So we have a clothing brand, transplant clothing company. So this is the kind of the business setup here in Wave. Our upselling solution, we help small businesses create a website for small businesses. And so kind of set up like Wave, like what I'm showing you guys right now for small businesses. So that's the business that does that service. And then we have a custom t-shirt business and apparel printing. So it is VZ custom t-shirt. So we have that too. So that's why you see the 3 businesses in there. And if just to do it, you go under create a new business, click that, and you can input answer the questions about that business, and that's it. That business would show up here, and you can either set that business as your default when you log in. Like in my case, my t-shirt business here is the default when you log in. All right, so enough of the good stuff. So once you log in, it will show you, take you to your dashboard. But there's this tab up here called the launch path. So here it would show you if you want to do professional invoices, bookkeeping, or payroll. So you choose whichever one you want to start with. Let's say if you want to start with invoices. So you can actually go in here, customize your invoices, and do all the good stuff, which we're going to go through. So that's the first thing here. The second one is your dashboard. So once you log into your account, your dashboard will show you what's happening as far as cash flow and stuff like that. So for a t-shirt business, for the clothing brand, since we sell online and on Shopify, I don't really issue invoices to people as far as that. So that's why you don't see any income in here, because everything is taken care of in Shopify. So I have that taken care of over there. But I'm just going to use this account to kind of walk you guys through what it takes. So my dashboard. So as you can see here, I can connect my business bank account. And if you don't have a business bank account, I'm gonna do another video how to create a business bank account so that you can use that strictly for your business, and don't mix your personal banking and your business banking, because that's really, really bad for business. So you can create or connect your bank account. Once you do that, it would show up in here. So that would pull in kind of like the amount that you have in your bank account, and so you can see that on this dashboard. Um, So then you can. So the next step here that we're going to do is so here you see says sales. You have purchases. You have accounting, banking, payroll, and report. And you might not use all of these features, so you just pick the ones that work better for you. So let's go under sales. So we start with sales. So here you have what you call like your estimate. So if you provide a service to somebody, you can, instead of just generating an invoice, you want to do is you create an estimate sent to that person, and they can approve that estimate and say yes, that looks good, sounds good. Let's move forward. So they approve the estimate before you even start, because you don't want to go start a project, do something, and then when you give them the invoice, they be like, I didn't know it was going to be that expensive. So your estimate would go to them, they would approve it, and then you use it to do the project. The good thing about with and doing estimate is that once you have an estimate, you can just easily with one click convert that estimate into an invoice. That is a game changer. Like with one click, you just take an estimate, it converts it to an invoice, and you can use that for that customer, which I think is really really helpful. And so you could do estimates, like I said. So go into, you click on estimate. See, we don't have any estimate here, but you just click create estimate, and which you walk you through it creating estimate. Likewise, if you go on the invoices, you can create your invoice, and everything that will show in here. So it will show your overdue invoices, and I mean everything that you have set up as far as invoices. You have unpaid, draft, or all your invoices. Everything will show up in here, and I'm going to show you how you can customize your invoices so that when somebody picks up that invoice, it looks and represent your business. So it has your logo, has your colors, and everything that your business address and everything that you want people to know about your business. You can put it on that invoice. So we're gonna take a look at that here shortly. So if you have, let's say if you provide a service, you want that service, let's say it's a monthly service that you provide, you can set that recurring here so that people can you get the invoice every month. You can get paid every month without having to do it over and over. So you set it once and just sit back and relax. Every month you would send out an invoice to your customer, and the customer would see it, pay you, and you get notification that you've been paid, and then you send a receipt back to the customer that so they can use that for their own bookkeeping. Anyway, so that's pretty much what this tab does for you. And then your checkout, so you can actually set checkout, either if you have a website that you sell stuff, you can use this. Um, Payments. So this is basically if you want to do any kind of accept payment, you can actually set that here so that they can pay you when you see an invoice. They can pay you with a credit card. People can just make that payment. But the thing you need to know here is that with Wave, if you accept payments through credit card, they charge 2.9% fee. So I always tell people, like, make sure you factor that fee into your amount that you're charging your customer, because otherwise you would eat that cost. So just something that you want to think about. So if you know that they're going to charge you 2.9%, you can work it so that that fee can be split between you and the customer, or the customer can eat that cost. It's totally up to you how you want to get it set up. So um, and then here we have customers. And so this is where you can actually add your customers. As you see here, like I said, I don't have any customers with this particular business because it's set up in Shopify. So I don't really care to put that in here. I mean, I have a lot of customers that buy from my store, transplantclothing.com. So that, I mean, that way I don't really need to worry about this, but I just want to use this as an example. So you add a customer here, you put your name, phone number, email address, contact, all the basic contact information, so that when you're creating an invoice, you just pull that customer from a drop down. Once you set the customer up once, you reuse them as many times as possible. That's it. So you can put all your customers in here, and then you go to your products and services. So if you provide a service, let's say if you do you build websites for people, that's a service. If you sell a T-shirt, that's a product. So you can actually set all that stuff in here and get paid. All the other good stuff that you see here, purchases, your bills, your receipt, you can put your vendors and stuff like that. So for vendors, these are the people that you buy from. Let's say if you provide a, so like t-shirts, I buy blank t-shirts from a vendor, so I can set up that vendor in here so that each time I buy from that vendor, I know how much I spend, and so in how I pay that vendor, or send them to get my receipts and everything from that vendor. So you can set up in here, and that way Wave is going to do your balancing for you. So it would take all your expenses or your income, and then it will look at the expenses that you have through your vendors, and it would do the trick behind the scenes. Like, trust me, this is the best bookkeeper you would ever have in your small business. So it's a game changer, guys. Trust me. So yeah, those are the basics. So I'm gonna jump here. So let's go to let's see if we can scroll down here. All right. So the one thing about this tool that I really enjoy is, like I said earlier, is the fact that you can actually customize your invoices, right? So if we go into settings, this is the cool part. So let's take a look at this real quick. So on the settings, you can add let's say you can add new users, which is awesome. So if you have a business partner, you can set them up, give them admin rights, so they have the same rights like you. If you have somebody that an accountant that you want to bring in so they can manage some of your stuff for you, you can bring them in as well and give them like editorial rights, so they don't see they don't have access to your bank accounts, but they can have access to everything that would help them do work for you. And then the next step is you can customize your invoices. So here, they have three different template that you can pick from. So if you just click right there, it would preview the template. This is what it's going to look like, guys. This is look at how pretty this is. And when you send somebody an invoice like this, they know that you are serious with your business. Like, you're not messing around. This is not something that you're just doing down in your basement. You're serious about it. You take your business serious. So you can choose one of these invoices depending on your need. Um, and just include your logo. So you upload your logo, and so when you say display logo, it will display the logo on the invoice once you create it, and then you can choose the main accent of your invoice here. Um, if your color is blue, you choose blue. If it's green, you can put green in here so that it will show up on the invoice. Then you can set all these other default values that would show up on your invoice, and then this is your estimate. So you can give it a name, if it's a quote, or you can just say estimate. And then the columns in your invoice, you can select those. If you do a product or a service or something else, you can actually customize that to your satisfaction. And then once you do that, you save it. That would be your invoice. And then likewise, so if you go under your payments, you can do the exact same thing here too. You can customize that. So you can accept payments, like I said earlier, credit card or direct bank deposit. So if you notice here, a credit card is 2.9% that they charge you plus 30 cents per transaction. And then for direct bank deposit, they charge 1%. So just something to consider. Like I said earlier, make sure that you can pass that cost over to your customer. And then you set your default payment that you would accept here would be credit cards. If you send people stuff online, a lot of people would pay that using your credit card. And then let's move on to receipt. So when somebody makes a payment, you want to be able to send them a receipt. It's good practice because they need that receipt for their business too. If they're paying you, if it's another small business that you're providing a service to, they need that receipt for their own business. So just something that you should definitely make a habit of constantly sending a receipt once you get payments to your customers. Sales tax, and this is another one that is really good as far as setting up your sales tax, because if you operate in different states, the sales tax in those different states would be different, right? So, like I live in Minnesota, so this is the sales tax in Minnesota. But if you operate, let's say you live in California, you do business in all 50 states, and they have different sales taxes. You come in here and customize it once. Once you set up everything, when you create an invoice, all you have to do is just get from a drop down. You can pull that particular sales tax and include that in your invoice, and it would just get the number in there for you. So let's go to payout. So this is where you get paid. So Wave can collect an online payment with credit cards. they hold the amount for I think about 2 days, and then you can deposit that into your bank account. So you want to connect your bank account so that Wave can deposit that money in directly into your business bank account. Again, guys, I've been using Wave now for over a year and a half, and I love every aspect of this tool. So you can do payroll if you have employees, you can set up your payroll. So you set up your payroll here. People can come in, and you put profiles for all your employees. And guys, you got to go out and check out this tool. Even if you don't want to use it right now for your business, definitely just check out the tool, because I guarantee you it's going to change the way you do business. So go in, create an account, poke around. Again, guys, this is a free tool. So what do I think about Wave overall? I think that as far as a small business owner, because I know there's QuickBooks and all the other ones that are out there, I know for sure that some of those you have to pay, and this one is free. Wave also has a kind of like a paid version where you can hire professional bookkeepers, and have them help you do stuff. And so, if you think that you're not up to the task, you want to hire a professional to help you do it, that's where Wave Plus comes into play. So they have a monthly bookkeeping service that you pay 100, like starting at $149. They can help you do it. Tax service, and the accounting coaching service that you can get. So these are the paid ones. But if you're just a small business owner, I don't see any reason why you should go and do the paid service. I don't use the paid service at all. My focus is just managing my business, making sure that I'm keeping track of everything that's happening within my business. So again, you come in here, you have your dashboard that would show you your profit and losses if you have those numbers input here. And then it would you can customize, add new customers, add new vendors, and customize your invoices to your satisfaction. So I'll show you guys just a quick example. So let's go to an invoice here. I don't think I have any invoice created yet, but if you say create new invoice, and so see, it's got my logo up there, a business name, and you can add as much information about your business that you want here. And then if I had a customer, I'll add a customer here, and then obviously the products and everything. Once that's done, I'll save it, and then I can actually preview it. Because you do save and continue, you can actually preview the invoice, and then you decide if you want to send it via email or how you want to send that to your customer. And then when your customer opens the invoice and take a look at it, you get notification that they saw it, which is very, very important, because most people can be like, oh, I didn't see the invoice. Guess what? Wave will tell you that they opened that invoice, that they view your invoice. So you should be good. They cannot come back and say they didn't see the invoice. So that is a really, really good thing about Wave that I enjoy. So there you go, guys. That's my review of the Wave app. What do I think about it? I think it's a fantastic tool for small businesses. If you don't have any tool that you currently use, or if you have a paid service, I would say try Wave, because it's totally free. And I don't have any affiliate with Wave. I'm just giving you guys my honest review of this tool and how it has improved my business. So I'll put a link to Wave in the description below, so you can definitely go see how it would improve your business. It's a game changer. That's the bottom line. So question of the day: what do you think about Wave? Have you used Wave before? Let me know in the comment section. Like, share, subscribe. And as always, stay motivated.